Tonight on the Maritime Beer Report, we have news on a bunch of new beers, a bunch of seasonals. Boxing Rock expands into New Brunswick. We have some stocking stuffers for the beer lover in your life, and a major event coming to Nova Scotia next year. Hello and welcome to the November 21st edition of the Maritime Beer Report. Les Brasseurs de Petit-Sault are having a bit of fun on their Facebook page. They're releasing a new beer next week, and they're adding pieces to a puzzle to let their fans try to guess what it is. All that's been revealed so far is that it's Christmas related. It will be 7.3% ABV and it's going to be legendary. More details next week on this one. Grimross Brewing kegged off their last batch of Ben's Country Cousin at Picaroons Brewtique. They say their beer will be available at Picaroons Brewtique until they open in mid to late December at 600 Bishop Drive in Fredericton. Hammond River Brewing are staying busy after the brewer took a vacation. They brewed Switchback Brown Ale, with the next two planned brew sessions will be 2 Hop to Handle IPA and the new chocolate coconut porter that's called Into the Dark. Picaroons Traditional Ales says its Feels Good Imperial Pilsner is back, but in the latest batch they used some leftover local hops from their harvest ales. Traditionally the hop profile is just Saaz, though this batch there's Nugget, Centennial, and Magnum. Railcar Brewing says that they're working on a spiced gingerbread ale that will feature some oak chips soaked with spiced Sailor Jerry's rum. That'll be a great treat. Also, after running out of beer this week, they should have some brown ale back on tap very soon. Chartown Beer currently has 5 beers available at the brewery. They include their 3 year-round beers, the Venezuelan Express, a porter, and the Black Currant Wheat. In addition, they say they have a hop hash strong wheat ale in the tank. They say it will be a 6.2% ABV with medium bitterness that is hopped with Southern Farms hop hash. The hop hash is made up of the farm's Golding hops. The grist bill is half wheat malt, and the other half is made up of Prairie 2-row, Munich, Vienna, Care Munich, and topped off with some toasted wheat. Trailway Brewing Company's been busy as they prepare to open for business. This week they brewed up a batch of Imperial Brown Ale that they're calling Grizzly Oak. The brown that they say is like a grizzly that is to be aged for some time on oak. It should be quite complex. It sounds quite delicious. Staying with New Brunswick, the ANBL has added another store to its growler program. Sackville is now offering 3 taps to fill growlers during select hours. This week is Picaroons Winter Warmer, Muskoka Cream Ale, and Le Trou Diable Le Mer Indien. Boxing Rock Brewing Company introduced the Darkness Cascade Dark Ale today in local bottle shops and at the brewery. They say it's a true India Pale Ale, albeit with an unexpected color. It's hoppy, bright, and packaged full of big flavors, pours with almost stout-like black inkiness, capped off with a nice tan head. First sensation is the hop-forward presentation with copious amounts of late hops and dry hops. Is followed by a gorgeous roasty body with a hint of wheat chewiness, fruit middle notes, and then backed up by bracing bitterness in the finish. It's available in 650 ml bottles and has a 6.5% ABV. They also announced that they're on tap in New Brunswick at the King Street Ale House in Fredericton, Tide & Boar in Moncton, Lemongrass Thai Fair in St. John, Good Old Duckies in Sackville, Laundromat Espresso Bar also in Moncton, and 540 Kitchen and Bar in Fredericton, so look for them there. Garrison Brewing had a busy week. First, they released their 2014 Winter Warmer into the NSLC and private stores. In Nova Scotia, it's going to be in a 6-pack, and they tell me that in New Brunswick it'll be in 500 ml bottles. I'm not sure why the difference, but don't try to look for them if you're not in the right place. They also did their annual trip to Hammond River Farms to get spruce boughs for their spruce beer. Look for it real soon. On one other note, Kelly Robertson, the assistant brewmaster, is leaving to be brewmaster at a mysterious soon-to-be-open craft brewery in Halifax in 2015. For those of you that don't know, she won the Garrison 2012 Brew-Off with Kelly R's Wild Ride IPA. Granite Brewery is now brewing Darkside Black IPA, and it should be available within 2 weeks. This one is a healthy 6.75% ABV. North Brewing Company has finally released their newest seasonal Belgian Milk Stout. It comes in the 750ml swing tops, growlers, and next week it'll be in 650ml bombers at Bishop's Cellar. They say that the warm roasted malt character is complemented with a smooth body and a subtle Belgian yeast character. It sounds good. Rock Bottom Brew Pub says that Mr. Nash has created a wonderful Roche beer that will be hitting the taps tomorrow at 4 p.m. Say hello to Smoke and Mirrors. And this is from the blog. Our classic Bamberg style Roche beer is brewed with over 80% of the malted barley being Beechwood smoked and the remainder being Munich malt. It's a blend of smoke and malt with a balance and intensely completely complementary of one another. A true lager with Marzen-like qualities, sporting a malty, toasty richness and an almost bacon-like smoothiness. And he says, bacon. It's delicious. Finishes malty and light, sweet, with moderate balanced hops and bitterness. It weighs in at 5.3% ABV and 21 IBUs. Down the street at Rogue's Roost Brew Pub, they have a new beer on tap from Jake. The double IPA is 8% ABV and 85 IBUs. It's hopped with Falconer's Flight, Cascade, Galena, and a touch of Saaz. It's just enough malt backbone to support the massive late dry hopping. Finish is dry for a quenching pint with lingering bitterness. Fredericton Craft Beer Festival and Relish have partnered to bring you Burgers and Beer Fredericton 3.0 on November 27th. This evening event will pair beer and cider with delicious sliders prepared by the fine chefs at Relish new Fredericton Uptown location. It included our 10 4-ounce beer or cider samples, each paired with 5 unique sliders and a custom tasting glass. This time there will be a special bonus. Fredericton Craft Beer Festival 2015 tickets go on sale the next day, but if you go to Burgers and Beer, you get to buy them that night, plus they'll give you another 10% off. And speaking of the Fredericton Craft Beer Festival, tickets go on sale for that 1 week from today, November 28th, at 10 a.m. online via Eventbrite, plus they'll also be at the Sunday Market. Staying on Beer Fest, St. John Beer Fest will be April 11th next year, and tickets are on sale now. Grab some to make great stocking stuffers. On May 11th to the 17th, 2015, the Craft Brewers Association of Nova Scotia will be initiating the inaugural Nova Scotia Craft Beer Week. The week will feature many interesting beer events, with flagship event taking place on Saturday, May 16th. This will be a great opportunity to try many delicious local craft brews, meet their makers, and truly celebrate one of the best things happening in the province. Watch here for more details. Next Friday, November 28th, is Canada Beer Day. Join the fun from coast to coast to coast and raise your glass. Post and share photos using the hashtag Canadian Beer Day on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll be watching for that. Hope you join in on the fun. And that's all for this week's entry. Thanks for taking the time to join me this week. And until next time, enjoy responsibly.